So, everyone on Annie has seen the Invincible show on Amazon by now, right? No? If you haven't, go fucking watch it, okay? And when I finished the show, I went ahead and I picked up the comics. Actually, I'm struggling to pick them up. It's like holding fucking 20 house bricks, but yeah. If you haven't already, it's 100% worth it. Like, definitely 100%. So, the question is it worth the read? Yeah, are you fucking crazy it's worth the read? Yes, it is. Obviously. I've completed the entire thing. I've read every word. I've read every single page. Everything. It's so worth it. And I'll even say this. It's the best comic I've ever read. And I read a lot of fucking comics. The creator of The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkham, also wrote Invincible. So it's not a big leap to assume that it's fucking amazing. No? But the show stops at around volume 13 or 14. The comic, that is. And the show jumbled up a few scenes, but... and it's jumped around a bit. But it's still the same hard-hitting story. And if you're in for the bloodiness and the gore of the show, let me tell you, you're in for a fucking treat. Mix is balls to the fucking wall action, violence, over the top everything. After the show, there's some world-changing events, you know, like fucking continents getting destroyed, alien invasions, multiversal wars, heroes becoming villains, villains becoming heroes. Now, Mark, aka Invincible, is always at the head of the story, but it doesn't forget its side characters, let me tell you that. Like, for instance, my favourite character in the comic is Alan the Alien, and he goes from like a small messenger pigeon type of character to a fucking commander of an armada across the galaxy. Yeah, and as I'm sure you know, they're definitely not afraid to kill off some characters here and there. And as it is a comic, some characters do come back, but a lot of them don't. Mark wrestles with the internal dilemma of like how to be a hero. There's a lot of questions asked. The type of questions that they ask are like, why doesn't Batman just kill the Joker? You know? If you think you've seen it all with the fourth season of the show, let me tell you, you are wrong. You're in for a treat because Omni-Man, you know, the big bad superhero dad, he's nowhere near the strongest in the universe. So if you're gonna get into it, be prepared. There's over 100 issues, but man, Kirkham is a monster at storytelling. He's such a master of being a page turner and introducing shock into the story that I finished it in a couple of weeks. Invincible has it all. Great characters, great arcs, great art. It's violent, it's gory, the humor is amazing. There's a lot of spaceship. I like spaceship. And if you're into all that, there's also a very, very, very worthy conclusion at the end of the comic. I give the Invincible comic a 10 out of 10 on pure enjoyment alone. So I know, there are some plot holes out there in the comic, but it doesn't stop the good times coming. And for that reason, Invincible is my favourite comic of all time. Suck ya nanny. Peace.